Incremental greetings, this is Guillem Palau, also known as William Palace. Today I wanted to import some quotes on my collection. So I have a website with lots of quotes relevant to unschooling. And this is a great example for showing you how you can use the split with custom tags and some caveats that this ancient software called Internet Explorer has, which gave me a headache some hours ago of recording this video. So first is you import, as usual, quote. Let me lower the priority, increase the priority. Nope. Okay. So now I want to split all the quotes automatically. Now the question is, how do I do this? If you go back here, even if it's ancient, we have things per element. So we see that inside the deep tag, you have a block quote. So every quote has its dedicated tag, which is very easy to divide because it's consistent. But guess what? It's not. At some point then it's a P for paragraph. There's no longer a block quote. So how can we handle this? Is by importing this file. I mean by splitting. You may do custom setting, I mean custom string, and put the name. And that will be it's back block. Okay, block quote. And it's not working. You may think, oh, let me try with all capital letters. It won't work. How is possible? I'm using this very tag. Well, let me show you. It's beyond my understanding. But when you import to SuperMemo, there are changes in the code. So if I go to the view source, even if there's no syntax highlight, you can easily see where it is. The quote. For some reason, it's adding 3 Z's. I don't know why. I don't know what is the reason behind that, but it's not the same as in the original. So what I do suggest first is never trust the source. So go look your own document, because it's more likely you will be having more changes than that. So what I'll be doing is now when I'm splitting, custom string, and instead of quote is, and now it should work. And here you go. So the lesson learned is that I don't know if it's because Internet Explorer or it's because SuperMemo or both, but keep this in mind. Now we have to tackle a second layer because there's an inconsistency on the styling from the source. So we had block quotes and then just P. That resulted in ZZZ block quote. So now the question is, are those P still? So now as you can see, we have 1 quote per topic. Good. Okay, and here is when they're all together still. So let's look at the source. It opens here. Well, this is easier for me, bro. Yeah, it's adding this is black quote. strong. So I noticed that the P tag is gone for whatever reason. It's no longer a paragraph tag. So now the question is, how can I split this? Because I have strong, but I will, if I split by a strong, I will leave the author out of the topic. Okay, so I noticed that the only thing I can use is the break line, the new line break. So let's use this. So once again, split, custom string, and now it would be BR. Let's see what happens. Okay, seems it's working. I may have some false positives. I already saw one. Yeah, another one here. When you see child until date, yeah, that's false positive. It's not perfect, but it's a lot quicker than doing the extracts myself. I have one small issue. It's not a real issue, but you may want to have that's way too many children. So what I do suggest is to arrange these. I can also make the down here. It's very easy to do. Right click. At least one way to do it is right click on it, tools, and regrouping folders. And I just want maximum of 10. Sometimes I use 20. Okay. So you can see now you have up to 10 children per branch. What? Oh, this is not affected. Okay, do not worry. And we can do it again. Yeah, here, tools, regroup. Just for the sake of the example, I will limit to 20, which is different than before. And voila, now I have only 6 subfolders. So that's easier to manage into knowledge tree. And I will be processing those incrementally. So you may think, oh, this takes a while. Well, if I do this for myself, I will do it slightly quicker, but it's always quicker than doing the extract yourself one by one, pam pam pam, and so on and so on. And because quotes are always atomic by itself, so most likely I won't make an extract inside each of these topics. So it's like an exception to the rule. Yeah. So even if I don't know what is the content, I know for sure it is already atomized. And that will be all for today. I hope this has been helpful. And remember that you can support me on Patreon. Stay safe.